everyone. It's kind of a Magpie 24/7. I hope you're all good. Sorry for the delay. I've got honestly, I'm full of cold. Pleased I didn't go down to Liverpool last night. But Liverpool 3, Newcastle United 1. And to be fair, it's nothing short of what we expected. I mean, Liverpool are a fantastic team, especially in front of their very loud. I say that with the most sarcasm I can. Very loud atmosphere because last night they were fucking shit. But we'll lose 3 goals to 1. But we I thought we played really well, to be honest. I kind of fault the lads for the way they played. We went to Liverpool and we had a game plan to try and nullify Liverpool in the middle, getting the ball out wide. I thought Barr and Salah, who ran wild on both Richie and Lewis before Lewis got injured, I think their only outlet was Salah. Mane didn't have much of a game. Um, like the midfield was very nullified, barring a couple of good passes from Jordan Henderson, and one from Oxlade-Chamberlain, I think. But we played really well, I think, and to be fair, it's not often Newcastle lose where I'm like, fair enough, but fair enough last night. I thought we played excellent. I thought we deserved a lead. Great goal by John Shelby, well taken. I think he deserves that goal after his almost resurgence into the team since Eddie Howe's came in. Um, well taken goal, beautifully bent into the bottom left hand corner, and taking the lead at Anfield. It was nice. I was thinking, fucking hell, we could actually do something because we looked well set up and well drilled, and we actually looked fairly decent. And yeah, I was really happy with the way it was going. And then obviously the first goal happens. Very much the Mike Dean show, this, and I'll get on to him in a minute. But the first one, Hayden obviously clashes heads. He's apparently holding his back. Some people believe it's sportsmanship. I I believe he's had a clash of heads and he's went down. 2 players were down. Liverpool have played on. I think we've expected play to stop. You do play to the whistle, but 2 players were down. Do you know what I mean? It would have been difficult as it was because Jota, who was free, would have been marked by one of those 2 players. Dubravka makes an excellent save, and then Jota scores the rebound. But it was 1-1. Wasn't expecting anything to be given. Mike Dean's an absolute parasite of a referee. Um, but even then, we still looked okay. John Joe stupidly loses the ball in midfield, which leads to their second. Salah with a fairly comfortable finish. For someone who scores as much as he does, it's probably an easy chance for him to take. But we'll go 2-1 down at the break, and I'm thinking we could still get back into this. We're still in this game, and that's a nice thing in itself. Like how many times under the previous manager were we 2-1 down at half time or 1 goal down at half time and thinking we can get back into this, we've got something here, we've got something we can build on, might be able to nick a point, we might be able to nick 3, who knows. It's that hope factor's very much back, and that's what I like. I like the fact that there's a hope, there's like a fire about Newcastle again. And yeah, it is going to take time because a lot of them players are still very much the same. It's the same team that Steve Bruce had. You can only get so much out of them. But there's that hope again because I think I have a lot of faith in Eddie Howe to turn this around. And like away at Anfield, it's unknown. Like for me as a fan anyway, I can only speak for myself. Like a hope in the second half that we might be able to claw something back at Anfield, even though we're against much superior opposition. But there's that hope factor, and I haven't had that since Rafa was in charge. Where you feel like something miraculous can happen, or there's something there. Like there's a fire, there's a flame, there's a spark, which is good to see. You know what I mean? So going into the second half, I thought we start the second half a little bit under the cosh, but we're expecting to not have the ball much anyway. I was very impressed with how we're set up. We played a flat five in midfield. I thought Ryan Fraser played absolutely brilliant in the midfield. He really put a good shift in, which I think I think he's warranted a start on Sunday if the match goes ahead. But yeah, we played. I thought played really well, and we did as good as we could do at Anfield. It could be said, even though Wilson and Willock didn't really play much of the game, we played very well. Um, and obviously the third goal goes in, which Mike Dean was in the way of before Trent took the shot. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from the lad. I really rate Alex Arnold. I think he's one of the best right backs on the planet, and he's one of the best hitters of a ball as well. Clearly, fantastic goal. Dubravka nearly got a hand on it, but well, he did get a hand on it, but wasn't enough. But yeah, like it was 3-1, couple of minutes to go, obviously, but up until like 2 3 minutes to go, we were still in this game, and like I don't want to like be like, oh well, but like if you'd have said we would have been in the game for a lot of the time at Anfield, considering we was expecting to get a good Haugen, especially after Leicester at the weekend, like I think it was a really good performance and a lot to build on. Like, if Newcastle play are from now at the end of the season with who we've got coming in January, Man United aren't as good as Liverpool. Like, even if you play against Man City, you give them a rough game, I don't think we'll get a result. But, like, there's still something there. So I'm not going to get too negative. I think if we keep playing like that with a bit of spark, a bit of fire, I think they can stay up. I really do. It's only 3 points at the moment. We've got a difficult Christmas, yes, but we've got Everton away. We've got Southampton on the 2nd of January. Like there's a couple of games coming up that we can really pick up points from. And I even fancy we to beat Man U on the 27th as well. So like there's a lot to look forward to. I mean, Man City's going to be a tough game in anyway, but like if we can, I've said for the last couple of weeks, if we can stay in the fight going into January, so we can sign a couple of players, we can stay up in this league and really build on to next season. But let us know what you think of Mike Dean's performance, because as usual, it's the Mike Dean show. Just I seen when he was announced referee, like what I knew what was coming. Like how many decisions are gonna go against Newcastle? Like James Maddison dived at the weekend and got a penalty. Fraser gets brought down in the box. Arnold hits his leg first. I don't care what anybody says. He hits his leg first, and it's a penalty. And it could have been off the field as well, denying a score opportunity. But he says he got the ball. Like, how many decisions are going to go against us? Like, so many have went against with this season. Like, a lot of fans on social media think the Premier League have gone in for win. Probably they do. They want to go down, and you've got like Simon Jordan that's saying, "Oh, I wouldn't shed a tear if Newcastle went down." Like, the world wants Wood to go down because of new owners, because of the potential that Newcastle have. They don't like it. They want Newcastle to struggle. They want Newcastle to fail. So it'll be a big fuck you to every fucking pundit, every journalist that wants Wood to drop, every fan that wants Wood to drop from other teams. Be a big fuck you if we manage to stay up this season. I think if we can keep playing like that, bring in a couple of decent, experienced players in January, we can have a good end of the season under Eddie Howe and really build towards next season. So I'm optimistic. In defeat, Mike Dean's a wanker. He really is a prick when it comes to being a referee. He's an arsehole. Um, but I'm optimistic. Man City's going to be a tough game at the weekend. But, we've still got games coming up, and I really feel we can stay up. There's a lot good going about Newcastle United at the minute. And yeah, can't wait to see what unfolds this season. I do believe we'll stay up, though. Let us know what you think in the comments. And if, I mean, obviously we'll be doing the videos and that over Christmas as well. But yeah, enjoy like the build up to Christmas and stuff, and we'll see you at the weekend. But lovies and leaves for now. Leave a comment below what you thought of the match and what you think of Mike Dean, and I'll catch you on the next one, everyone. See you later. Ta-ra. Bye.